The sushi I had at Kinzo was probably the best sushi I've had in the Dallas area. We had a 5:30 reservation for their 18-course omakase. Omakase means I'll leave it up to you. So the chefs decide what you're getting and you don't find out until they tell you. They seated us at the end of the bar, and so we started off with a couple drinks. We got the pear martinis, and side note, the bartender here is also really good. My friend ordered a mezcal drink, and I'm not a big fan of mezcal, but that drink was really good. Chef Jin was our chef for the night, and he explained what every course was and where each fish was from. We started off with these East Coast oysters. I love East Coast oysters. I can't remember what fish was what from the videos. Like, I don't know what this is, but I tried so many fishes I haven't had before or fishes I haven't had as raw sushi. We had this monkfish pate, snapper, mackerel, striped jack. I just wouldn't pick any of these off a menu, but they were all so good and so fresh. We also had this chawanmushi in between, which is like an egg custard. They gave us a little wet napkin to wipe your fingers with in between the nigiri pieces. So you basically pick up the sushi with your fingers and just eat it like that instead of using chopsticks. I honestly can't tell you when's the last time I had omakase just because I don't really crave sushi in Dallas because we're landlocked, but everything here was just so fresh. We got to the section of the courses where it was the bluefin tuna. So we started with the akami tuna, which is this lean cut, and it's so red. Like, look how red it is. I haven't seen tuna this red since I was in Hawaii. So it literally melted in my mouth. Actually, all of the tuna pieces did, but we started off with the lean cut and then we went to the chutoro, which is like the next fattiest one. That one was my top favorite from all the courses tonight. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. It's like a little, it's lighter because it has more fat, but it's still pretty red. And then we also got the otoro, which is like really fatty. But Kinzo is like a little hidden gem look up in the burbs in West Frisco. I've been wanting to come here since they opened 2 years ago, but my husband just doesn't eat raw fish, and I had a hard time finding a friend who was down to throw down for omakase and come up to Frisco. The executive chef, Chef Leo, is from Hawaii, so I just knew the sushi was going to be good, and I was so right. I think he was also a chef at Nobu Dallas, but I'm not gonna lie, I think this is better than Nobu. And it's probably gonna get me in trouble with some Dallas people, but I do like Uchi and it's definitely better than Uchi. I also love that he decided to open up the restaurant in Frisco and not Dallas proper. The burbs are really coming up, especially Frisco, and I'm all for it. They're open Wednesday through Sunday and only for dinner service starting at 4:30. If you're doing omakase, you definitely have to make a reservation. Otherwise, you can walk in if you just want their a la carte menu. I made the reservation on Resi and they expect payment upfront. We paid $185 a person. So yeah, I paid like 370 when I made the reservation. When you get there, they do charge you for the tax and tip. Tip is already included. So and then if you get drinks on top of that as well. I think their prices are pretty much on par with Nobu and Uchi, but definitely way more worth it. This was the uni, which was my second favorite, and oh my god, it was so good. We ended with soup and a hot salmon dish and wrapped everything up with chocolate cake. So, yeah, definitely expensive, but I think it was 100% worth it. I would definitely come back again. Okay, bye.